So every time I post a video about life in South Carolina, I get comments that say things like, wait, you're allowed to do that there, or that would never fly where I live. There's no way that's legal. And what's funny is these aren't just internet trolls. These are real people who just moved here or thinking about moving here, and they're realizing that life in South Carolina feels very different from what they're used to. So today, I want to walk you through some of the things that are totally normal here, but would be absolutely blow your mind if you tried them in other places like New York, New Jersey, California, or even Massachusetts. And a lot of these came straight from my own clients who said, Joe, this still doesn't feel real, so let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Joe Seaman. I was born and raised in South Carolina, and I've helped thousands of families buy and sell homes all across this beautiful state. And one of the things that I love most about South Carolina is that we have a very different mindset. It's built around personal responsibility, common sense, and trust. That shows up in big ways and sometimes really small everyday ways too. So let's talk about some of the freedoms that make South Carolina what it is. Number one is we have no annual vehicle inspection. So people love that as soon as they move here. In a lot of other states, every year means inspection lines, inspection fees, and the stress of wondering if your car is going to fail over something tiny. And in South Carolina, we don't do that at all. There are no annual vehicle inspections, no emissions testing, no yearly sticker you have to worry about. And if your vehicle is roadworthy, the state trusts you to maintain it, and that's it. People moving here from the Northeast are pretty shocked by this. They're used to long lines and surprise repair bills just to keep their car legal. And here, that whole process simply doesn't exist. Another one that catches people off guard is we have no toll roads. You can drive from one end of South Carolina to the other without ever hitting a toll booth, no easy pass, no surprise charges, no why did that just come out of my bank account, just open road. Only a handful of states in the country still operate this way, and South Carolina is one of them. It makes traveling feel simple again. South Carolina is also a constitutional carry state, which means legally adults do not need a permit to carry. Whether you agree with this or not, it tells you something about the culture here. The focus is on responsibility and training, not layers of red tape. Gun safety is taught early in South Carolina. People grow up around it. It's part of everyday life for a lot of families. And the expectation is that if you're going to have that freedom, you're also going to act responsibly. So this one has people from highly regulated states not believing it's true here. But in South Carolina, you do not need a special license or permit to buy ammunition. You walk into a store, show a valid ID, meet the federal age requirement, buy what you need, and go home. There's no state paperwork, no ammo registry, no waiting period just to buy ammo. For people moving here from places like Massachusetts, New Jersey, or California, this feels completely unreal, but here it's completely normal. And when it comes to actually using that ammo, South Carolina keeps things practical. We have public DNR managed shooting ranges, private outdoor clubs, and indoor commercial ranges all over the state. Public ranges follow common sense rule, eye and ear protection, firearms unloaded except on the firing lane, no alcohol, and clean up after yourself. Private ranges may have their own rules, but again, it's about safety, not restriction. And depending on where you live, shooting on your own land may even be allowed as long as it's done safely and follows local ordinances. The theme never changes here, freedom paired with responsibility. This one surprises people in a quieter way. In towns like North Augusta and Aiken, it's completely normal to park once and walk all through downtown. You can grab dinner, get dessert, walk around after dark, and just enjoy being out downtown. Now, I'm not saying nothing ever happens anyways, that's real life, but compared to many larger metro areas, these downtowns are generally safe, active, and community-oriented. People are out walking their dogs, families are out, you start seeing the same faces over and over. The feeling of ease is something people didn't even realize they were missing until they get here. And this one makes a lot of people stop and ask questions. In South Carolina, if your home is your primary residence, it's taxed at a lower rate. You apply once for what's called the legal residence, and after that, your tax bill is significantly lower than what people are used to paying in many other states. Seniors and qualifying homeowners can even reduce their taxes even further. People coming from high tax states think there has to be a catch, but there isn't. It's just how our system works here. And if you love the water, this one will blow your mind too. South Carolina has public boat ramps everywhere on lakes, rivers, along the coast, and many of them are free to use. No reservation system, no annual ramp pass. You back the boat in, unload, and go enjoy your day on the water. Water access here is treated like a public resource, not a luxury. And the same thing applies to beaches. In South Carolina, the beaches are public. You don't need a beach badge or a residential only pass just to walk on the sand. There are public access points all along our coast. Parking rules do vary by town, but you don't pay just to enjoy the beach. People from the Northeast lose their minds when they realize this. And this one really surprises people. Every single holiday in South Carolina, consumer fireworks are legal. You can buy them and use them within local rules, and yes, you will hear them, especially on July 4th, New Year's, and sometimes random weekends. Again, it comes back to the same philosophy. You're trusted to use common sense and respect your neighbors. And so when you zoom out, all of this connects. South Carolina isn't about having no rules. It's about having fewer unnecessary rules and more personal responsibility. You maintain your vehicle, you respect your neighbors, you take care of your land, you enjoy your freedom, and you don't abuse it. That's the unspoken agreement here. So let's recap all of this. In South Carolina, you get no annual vehicle inspection, no toll roads, constitutional carry, simple ammo purchases, accessible shooting ranges, walkable and generally safe downtowns like North Augusta and Aiken, public boat ramps, public beach access, and legal fireworks. None of this is chaos. It's built on trust. Now, here's the part where it gets good. I want to hear from you. Did any of these catch you by surprise? Which one caught you off guard the most, and where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. I will read every single one of these comments. And if you're thinking about moving to South Carolina, my team and I would love to help find the right community, not just a house. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. We drop a brand new South Carolina video every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. And remember, you deserve to love where you live.